on, cow. Move.
I think someone forgot my bacon. Oh well.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 2. If you haven't seen my first episode, go back and see it. So I'm at the Husinis Beach. Yesterday I couldn't see a thing, but today I can really tell you it's beautiful. Unfortunately, the winds went to such an extreme, I couldn't stay in the tent. I had to go back to the car because I set up in a hurry. I set up my tent on a slope. I was so uncomfortable. Then it started raining, so I quickly grabbed my sleeping bag and my sleeping mat, went to the car, tried to fit in the sleeping mat. It did not work, too big. So I just ended up sleeping in a seat. Horrible experience. I lost one peg, no idea what it is. It's extremely windy. So I've probably picked the worst possible place to camp on this isle because it's right by the Pacific. And I also set up my tent exposed. I'll show you exactly where I set it up. This is my car and I set it up on that little thing in front of it, like in front of the car over there, in front of those stones. So extremely exposed. That was very silly of me. But yesterday I was, as I explained before, I was so tired and so fed up with everything that I just went with it. And that was another mistake that I made yesterday. But today is a new day. We're gonna regroup. I'm gonna eat something. Fortunately, I've got this place. I'm gonna use the toilet and TMI as always. So stay tuned. So this is North Harris. I arrived in Tarbert yesterday and we drove to Clesham Car Park, which is somewhere here I believe. Then we went up Clesham over here. My initial plan was to then go back down, drive here, and then take what I thought was a road over here to Loch Langabat. Never happened. So I drove somewhere else. Then I wanted to stay somewhere here by the loch, but couldn't find a good spot. So I drove all the way back through this winding road. Boom, 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 boom. All the way here. This is where we are. Bach Husinis. Yeah. She just doesn't care. She won't move. No, cowy cow. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, cow. Move. Oh, don't touch my car.
And through the winding roads I drove. I think I'm gonna have some steak for dinner. The views were rather spectacular and very rustic. I almost ended up in a ditch, but more about it in my next video. These are the Callanish stones, older than the pyramids, older than Stonehenge, and definitely older than whatever's currently growing in the back of my fridge. No one really knows why they're here. Some say it was an ancient astronomical observatory, others think it was a ceremonial site, and there's one theory involving giants who apparently overslept and got turned to stone. Honestly, I think figuring it out would be putting yourself between a rock and a hard place. What is certain is that people traveled across the islands to come here over 5,000 years ago. Imagine making that journey without Gore-Tex, hiking boots or Google Maps telling you recalculating every 30 seconds. If you look closely, the stones line up with the movements of the moon, which means someone back then understood the sky better than I understand my own camera settings. Walking through them is surreal. It feels ancient, peaceful, and also slightly like you're about to trigger a side quest in Skyrim. And honestly, the stones still don't give away a single secret. They've been here for millennia, silently judging every visitor, including me, wandering around like I'm looking for a bus stop. Overall, they nae bad. So I'm currently in Stornoway at Lews Castle. Came here for some breakfast. I ordered a flat white, a bacon and black pudding roll, and the soup of the day, which is carrot, basil and coconut. There's a bui, or whatever it's called, and the man who would be king, and that's not me, this guy. Really nice place. I've got some updates. The weather's turned a little obnoxious and it's very windy, and I mentioned yesterday that my ferry was rebooked, rescheduled, and it's because of the weather. So tomorrow all the ferries are cancelled. The day after, the morning is cancelled, so they rebooked me for the evening. I phoned them because I wanted to go back one day earlier because of the weather. I'm not going to be able to stay at the beach, Lascantire Beach. I wanted to go home early, but it's not going to happen because it's just the ferries have been cancelled due to the weather. So if possible, I'll still go to Lascantire Beach just for a walk or just to take a few shots. Tonight I'm spending the night at the Bothy, which I'm excited about. I'll give you more updates a bit later because it's time to eat. Nice fireplace. Guess where I'm not staying today? Not too shabby. Ooh, look at that view. There's the cafe. I think someone forgot my bacon. Oh well. So that's me back in the car. The food was pretty good, apart from them forgetting bacon on my bacon and black pudding roll. But it was good anyway. I didn't complain. I can't be bothered. The soup was good. Coffee was alright. It all cost me $14.95, I believe. So not too bad of a price. Very nice place. I'm gonna fuel my car. Then I'm gonna head towards the Bothy, and hopefully I'll be able to leave the day after tomorrow, unless the ferry gets cancelled again, which I hope it doesn't. Right, let's fuel the car. Let's go to the Bothy, so stay tuned. I made it to the Bothy, guys. Right on the edge of the cliff, as I promised. Look at this. I'm afraid to go much further. Look at that, you can chill over here, sitting right by the cliff. I just need to be careful with that whiskey so I don't end up doing anything stupid like going for a quick dive, because that would probably not be good. But hey, let me show you inside. I've already set up a little bit. This is the entrance. This is where my bed is. I'm trying to dry out my tent and see all the damage that has been made last night. Little fireplace. All stone. And look at the views from my window. Can you imagine? I paid $0 to be here, and I probably get the best views money can get for free. That's the view from my other window. Not too shabby, is it? I mentioned before that this is probably the only bothy that I know of that you do need to book, because it's so small and so remote. Just to avoid disappointment and people not being able to stay here. But first I want to go and get the rest of my things before the weather turns for worse. And there's about 10 to 15 minutes walk to the car through just grass and marshland. So I don't want to get too wet again. And then I'll finally be able to relax after 2 days of just exhaustion and stress and things not going to plan. So let me do that, and then I'll tell you a story. I got some random socks today, nothing special unfortunately, but they will do just fine. And good news is I found my little socks. I'm sure you were wondering after my last video, so there they are. Oh, I'm so glad I got here finally. Yesterday was such a disaster. My plan for tomorrow was to stay at Lews Beach and camp, but I didn't even inspect my tent yet. I know that one of the guy lines like this snapped, just ripped here. The wind was really strong. I did put a stone over 2 lines, so it might be that the stone also helped cut through it. One way or the other, I don't feel comfortable staying in a tent that possibly is not up to scratch. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fire logs, so this should last me today and maybe tomorrow. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I know that I'm staying tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be able to go back on Friday, because I'm a little tired, I'm not gonna lie. After yesterday my spirits are a little down. I went to Lews Castle, as you saw. I had some breakfast, I spoke to my mom, and this lifted my spirits a lot. Just the very fact that I know that today I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be relatively warm. I'm gonna sleep on a flat surface. I think I'll start some fire, at least 1 log, just to get things going. Yesterday, I just had a little bit of whiskey, as you can see. I was tired and so not into anything that I only drank maybe this back. I've still got almost a full bottle waiting for me. Accompanying me, Glen Moray. So I'll be having that. But first, I'm gonna eat something. Gonna make myself some tea and then some. Where did my noodles go? Who took my noodles? Where is my noodles? Polish instant noodles. Tomato instant noodle soup with tomato and parsley. Highly recommended by me, Amino Pomidorova. I think this is the flattest surface here. No, this is not flat at all. That's better. This must be the most spectacular bothy in the whole world. I don't know if there's bothies outside of the UK, but this is definitely the best bothy that you can get. If you don't agree with my statement, then prove it. Let me know of any other bothy that's better than this. It's called Mangersta Bothy or the Eagle's Nest Bothy. I'm just sitting by the fire and trying to warm up. It's so pleasant being here. If you're ever visiting Harrison Lewis, this bothy is such a nice place. Just make sure you bring some fire with you. Oh, it makes such a difference. After yesterday, when I felt so demotivated and so tired, and I was pretty much on the verge of having a panic attack, I think. When I got into the car, it was about 9 p.m. and I knew that I have to spend the next 11 hours in that car, and I was uncomfortable and I had nowhere to go, nothing to do. But today I feel much better, primarily due to the people I talked to, like my parents, a friend of mine, and the fact that I have somewhere to stay today. Leave me your comments below, leave me your thought, if you can relate to what I'm saying, if you like it or not. So I'm gonna keep enjoying my company with Glen Moray. I'll sit by the fire, I'll probably watch something, listen to the waves and wind. I always try to show everything that goes wrong, everything that goes right, and just give you the truth about adventures like this. It doesn't always go to plan. You make mistakes when you plan things, like me thinking that there's a road that leads to a loch. It actually isn't there. So you live and learn. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you've not subscribed yet and you like this content, please do so, so you don't miss out on my content. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. This is Wandering Simon Esquire. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.